How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. And I am in crisis mode. I ordered cards for 3 different decks to take to Milwaukee, and my flight is tomorrow and none of them came in. So, I might be calling an audible. And I'll tell you what, if I get 50 new subs from this video, meaning if 50 people click subscribe on that button linked to this video by Saturday, the morning of Milwaukee, I will play this Chandelure deck to the regional. And the reason why is pretty straightforward. Because it plays really similar to the deck I was already going to play, Alakazam. The main difference is I get to play some weird supporters with it, and we do have some new fun and weird supporters for this deck to use. But before I get into that, here's a Chandelure card for anybody who's not familiar. Its ability says that for each one in play, you can have both players draw 1 card, meaning if I have 4 in play, we can have both players draw up to 4 cards per turn, making it more fun for everyone. And then for 1 fire energy, 30 damage for every card in your opponent's hand. And I do believe we are in a better meta for decks like Chandelure to do pretty well. For the same reason why Ceruledge is getting so popular, Fire is in a great spot right now. With grass decks becoming more popular in the Mega format, and Gholdengo being the answer to all Megas, both get absolutely bodied by Fire. We're also in a great spot because of Lily's Determination. We don't run any in here, but a lot of decks are dropping their Iono counts in favor of more Lily's Determination, which means less hand disruption in format, at least until more of them realize how important hand disruption is, and we swing back into it. So here's a new deck list, updated to Mega Evolution standards. In Black Bolt White Flare, we added Hildas and Brave Bangles, which helps us hit bigger numbers and allowed us to switch our A-Spec back to Enriching Energy, which is always going to be fantastic for ensuring we can get through a lot of our deck. But you want to know something? I don't think we need it. It's really good in Alakazam because the attack depends on your hand size, but Chandelure's attack depends on their hand size, so it's more important that we get our Chandelures up than just having a huge hand size. But let me tell you what this deck is really good at. The moment our opponent sees what the attack does, they will start milling their own hand. They'll start getting rid of resources just to make sure your attack hits for as low damage as possible. So they'll play their Ultra Balls, get rid of their Stadiums, unneeded supporters, and everything else that is immediately playable, so you're hitting for 60, 90 damage at all times. Which makes Neutralization Zone an amazing choice for this deck. Normally, I don't believe in this card because a lot of decks play a very high Stadium count, and it's really often not a win condition that we can rely on. But we play 3 Artazon too, so we can compete in a Stadium war, and then win it because they discarded one to keep their hand size low. And if you remember the previous videos about this card, you'll know that this is the Gaslight deck. We love playing mind games here. The supporters I chose are here to confuse our opponent. That's why we play Tyme, so we can force our opponent to make a choice. Take 4 cards and boost our damage by 120, or fail it and give us 4 more cards. Not really a bargain at all, is it? Speaking of bargains, we now have a brand new Gaslight option in Lieutenant Surge's Bargain. Because now we can again have a choice of 4 new cards, or our opponent can take the deal and a prize card, giving us not only a prize card for ourselves, but also 30 more damage because they now have another card in hand. You see where I'm going with this? We want to give them the illusion of choice, but at the end of the day, all the benefit goes to us. And the third of the weird supporters in here is Lucian, which is a little bit like an Iono, except we use this for our smarter opponents, the ones who resist the Gaslight tactics and keep their hand size low. Lucian says that both players shuffle their hand into their deck and flip a coin. If heads, that player draws 6, if tails, they draw 3. So what that does is it gives us a baseline to work with. If they flip heads, our damage floor is now 180, and then for every Chandelure ability pop, we raise that by another 30, meaning that we can do up to 330 damage anyway with a Brave Bangle if we have all 4 of our Chandelures up, regardless of how clever they were with thinning down their hand. This deck is all about mind games. And the best part about this deck is that there is a deck out option too. Against decks like Ceruledge, Raging Bolt, and Alakazam, they run through a lot of their deck in the early game. Meaning you can just keep giving them cards, putting them at risk of decking out, because they don't play a whole lot of ways of replenishing their deck. For that reason, Xerosic's Machinations might not be a bad call in here. I don't play it because I like playing the aggressive route with it, but you can absolutely use Chandelure as a control card and a mill card if you wanted to. And it is a lot of fun for that. But that's it. That's the deck. Let's go play some mind games with it. Alrighty, welcome to Game 1. This is Chandelure, updated for Mega Evolutions. I am still in the process of deciding whether this is going to be the thing that I take to the regional. I don't know yet. That'll be up to you guys. Maybe I'll do something like, 50 subs in this video and I'll take it or something like that. We'll see. I was torn between a couple of different decks. I was going to do Alakazam, I was going to do Marnie's Grimmsnarl, was going to do Palafin, but my cards have not arrived for that yet, so I might not be able to do that. So this might be it, because I already have all the cards for this. This is fine. I think the only thing that changes about this deck with Mega... ooh, this is going to be fun. Alright. This is going to be like 1,000 damage on each side. It's going to be crazy. Alright, I I definitely need to get something going this turn. Yikes. If you can get me an Artazon, that'd be great. What is... Oh, enriching on the active. Okay. Alright. That was certainly a choice. But now you can't recycle it. I don't know what that's about. Alright. Give me a Buddy-Buddy top deck. Not a Buddy-Buddy top deck. Do I rip the Tyme and see if it works? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's rip the Tyme. What is the HP on a Psyduck? I'm sure you know. Guessed it incorrectly. Oh my god. We are bailed out. Not really. Not really. Alright, I might need that counter catcher then. Let's drop the Jacq. No, I kinda want the Jacq. Surge. Alright, we need to get something going. I could just call for family, that might be the way. Let's do that. Let's call for family, get a second Litwick down. That might be the only play we have. Because we've got the candy in hand already. They're not gonna Iono us, they don't play any Iono. So we could potentially just do Jacq, get us a bunch of new cards. Or Hilda, and guarantee the energy. But we do play 3 Stretcher in here, so we can always get the energy back if they take a KO here. Who knows? Who knows? This is going to be tricky. This is going to be a really tricky matchup because they can basically do everything we can do. They're not going to be shuffling their hand. We're not going to be shuffling our hand. We don't need to. This is really just going to be a prize race. Alright, Hilda, what are we doing here? Them attaching that enriching to the active was an interesting call. They definitely should have put it on their bench to Dunsparce. Alright, so they have the Dunsparce. We're gonna get 3 more cards. Do they have a Candy Alakazam in hand? They probably do. You would think so. With a 13 card hand, they've got to. Okay. So, Jacq guarantees us a KO. No, Jacq guarantees us more cards. Hilda gives us an attack. I think we go for the guaranteed attack on Hilda. As much as I would love to have Jacq. Did we take a gamble? Did we take a gamble? I think we could. Oh, teleportation attack. They don't even have the KO this turn. That changes things. That changes things. Alright, so we got Lampent. Let's go ahead and put that there. In that case, we absolutely do go Jacq. We absolutely do go Jacq here. We'll go ahead and take these 2. And go ahead and hit that. Let's hit that. Get us the Chandelure. We can go ahead and runaway draw. All fire energy. Holy. Okay. Ring light. And it gets us a Dunsparce. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, cool. Alright, so we do 330 to this Cleffa. Way too much damage, but you know what? We'll take it. We take first prize. And that's wonderful. Alright. Ah. Alright, Ultra Ball. That's good. That's good. We can definitely use that. I think we still go Jacq this turn, though. Getting a Buddy-Buddy would be fantastic right about now. If you can get me an Artazon, I would appreciate an Artazon. Taking the first prize there was super important. Oh, he's going for the Kadabra. That's not going to be enough. Unless he puts it on the bench. Putting it on the bench, okay. I don't think this is a very good Alakazam list, to be honest. Playing too many of the 60 HPs. The 60 HPs are fine in any matchup not named Dragapult. Alright, there you go. You have an attack this turn. Good. So the deck out option is definitely a play we could make. But I really want a Buddy-Buddy. I really need to bench more things. That's my issue right now. I have 4 Buddy-Buddies and 3 Artazons. I have not run into any of them yet. Alright, got the powerful handoff. Understandable. Alright, so we're gonna go Jacq. See what the top deck is. A Night Stretcher. Alright. I think the answer is still Jacq. But the Night Stretcher is nice to have for next turn. We'll go ahead and hit these. Let's shuffle that in. And we got a Buddy-Buddy. Good. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and grab you and you. Actually, maybe we do go Night Stretcher now. I think I want that Litwick. Let's grab the Litwick pack. Slap an energy on. Having all that is pretty nice. We don't need too much more draw than this. So I am totally fine dropping a Hilda and a Counter Catcher. I'm fine doing that. Because I'd rather have... Alright, let's see. We only have one more Chandelure in deck, actually. We have one in discard. That's fine, then. That's fine. How many more candies we got? One more candy. One more candy, one more Lampent. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. In that case, do I want a Dunsparce? Nah, let's take the Litwick. Take the Litwick. Let's go ahead and do an Alluring Light. Dunsparce. Didn't even have to choose. Alright, 420. We're blazing it. And they're enriching. Oh, nice. That's what we want. That's what we want for sure. We definitely do want our candies, though. Okay. Psychic draw. Drawing a lot of cards here. So the deck out option is live. Alright, 17 cards left in deck. If he starts hitting these Dunsparces, we could be in business. There's going to be a lot of damage on both sides here. It's going to be ridiculous. I wonder if he's starting to realize. Oh, you need another Abra on the bench soon. Okay. So we definitely want a Rare Candy somewhere. I don't have a problem throwing this there. That's fine. Let's see what we get off of this. Okay, that's a card. Let's throw that there. Let's Hilda. Because we still need... Yeah, we still need a candy. We're not guaranteed to get it. Come on, come on, give me candy. No candy. Yikes. Alright, do we have Lampent in there? We have Lampent in there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the Lampent. Unfortunately, we don't have an attack this turn. Let's call for family. An unfortunate series of events there, but he goes ahead in the prize race now. Dang. Candy would have been great. Alright, Stretcher, you definitely need your Abra back. Right, okay. That was the right play. The question is, does he boss up something? Does he boss up my Lampent in the back? Or does he just go for this Litwick? Either way, it's not great. But I do have an attack next turn if he doesn't. Well, I have an attack next turn anyway. Alright, he takes the Lampent. I'm fine either way. Alright, so he's doing the Dunsparce thing. Now, is he preparing for an Iono, or is he just gonna keep it on the bench? Nope. Just a powerful hand, 320 damage. Understandable. Alright, so I promote the free retreat Dunsparce. Let's hit that. We do have an attack, so let's go ahead and get rolling here. Alright, let me hit this. Let's Dunsparce that away. Got Boss. Another Dunsparce. Alright, we have Artazon now too. We may as well. Artazon, grab us this guy. What else do we have in here? The Rare Candy is still in there. Neutralization Zone is not going to help us in this matchup. We still have 2 Buddy-Buddies that we have not seen yet. We only have seen the 1 Buddy-Buddy so far. Doesn't feel good at all. That's Alluring Light. And we got the candy. Let's go. Perfect. Alright. Alluring Light again. Super Rod. Excellent. Let's Rod back. All of that. We have no more candy, so we are going to need Lampent too. And I don't really care where this Brave Bangle goes. That's it. We just hit for 570. Alright, another Dunsparce. Nice. That one turn of no prizes taken is probably going to hurt us really bad here. Dang, he is now up to 21 cards in hand. 11 more until deck out. Can we get him? Alright, Alakazam, Psychic Draw. Alright, 8 more. 8 more. We can do it. We can do it. Preparing himself. He's got all the options in his hand right now. But we just need to take out 2 more of them. We'll hit this one. Oh, we'll lose this guy. We'll hit this one next. And we just need to get another Litwick down very soon. Yeah, we still have 1 more Stretcher. We're going to have to get that Chandelure back. Or if we can get our candy, our third candy from the prizes. That might help. We definitely need that. Alright, powerful hand, 440 damage. Yikes. Okay. Okay. 18 cards left in deck for me, 8 left for him. Top deck is a Buddy-Buddy, let's go. Definitely want both of these. Let's put you down. Let's put you down. Actually, let's do the 60 HP. I'm not worried about losing that one. All right, and let's rip it. All right, so there's our last stretcher. We can go ahead and Buddy-Buddy, get this guy back. Okay. So now we go for the Alluring Light. Do I take anything else? I don't think so. I think we just leave it like that. We'll just do 720 damage to the active. And we gotta hope that this draw right here is a candy. It's not a candy. That's not fantastic. Alright, I think that's an L then. Because we have one Lampent and no more candies in deck. That's rough. That's rough. That feels really bad. I just want to see those damage numbers at the end, though. So I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna play it out. Oh, it does play lilies. That's right. Interesting. Okay, so runaway draw. Yeah, mine doesn't play Lily's Determination, so I never have to think about deck out. Or, I mean, I guess I should be thinking about deck out, but I don't. Because Dunsparce has a way of preventing deck out, but something like Chandelure kind of helps to circumvent that if they're getting close to it. But not if they have lilies. Okay. I think it's just an L from here. We can stall with Counter Catcher. The off chance that maybe they don't have a way of doing damage this turn. Let's see. Alright, we'll take the Lampent. Let's see it. If they got it, they got it. If they got it, they got it. Let's do the Dunsparce in the active. That's got the most HP. Let's put ourselves in a good position to be able to come back next turn. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Leave it like that. He just needs an energy attachment. And that's it. Alright, bump the stadium, that's fine, but it doesn't affect anything in this match. Okay, yep, that'll do it. Gets the energy in hand, can attach, retreat, and then hit me for all I'm worth. I potentially could have put the Dunsparce EX up in front, but with 3 the Dunsparces in the bench like that, I don't know if that's going to make a whole lot of a difference. Alrighty, 220 damage. And that's the game. Oh well. Let's see those damage numbers. A shoe-in for World Champion. We'll see. We'll see. Look at that. 2,040 on my side. 1,730 on his side. So much damage. Alrighty, welcome back. So far, my testing has not been going so good. So maybe this is not the play, in fact. But, you know, it's one of those funny meme decks. No one ever said it was good. It's silly, though. It's very silly. This is looking like Ceruledge, which could be one of our good matchups. We'll see. A Perilous Jungle. This might be one of the weirder Ceruledge decks. The ones that play monkey. Binding Mochi. Another Perilous Jungle. But he's already discarded one of his stadiums, and he's playing a stadium. So that's 2 stadiums down. Brute Bonnet. Okay, so this is a poison package. What kind of poison package? Poison Moon, maybe? Alright, Carmine, you lose the rest of your stuff here. He hasn't used his Squawk yet, so if this is a good hand, he might keep it. He might just abandon the Squawk play. Or is he... He doesn't have it. Toxic Powder, okay. Could Squawk. Get rid of this hand. If you're going for the donk play... Oh, he's not going for the donk play. Alright, so in that case, we just get 2 of these down. Smack that on there. I think I just hit the Lucian. See if we can get something better. Three for me. And 6 for you. Okay. End turn. We did not, in fact, get anything better. Oh, it's the Mega Latias Donk. Okay. Alright, so he is going through a lot of his deck right now. 28 cards left. Not that I can really do anything about it. Let's see. Switch this Pokemon with one to your benched. Okay, got it. Yeah. This is not a great start. This guy's taking a while too for a donk player. You would think that they would move a little faster, but no, guess not. Alright, going for the Motivate. Taking the KO here. Alright, so I think I just go for the Dunsparce EX play. No, I think I want to keep it a... I think I want to keep it a single prize. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. Okay, let's do Buddy-Buddy. Grab these two. You can Hilda. Grab these. Only have one more energy in deck. Maybe I keep this in hand. Yeah, I think I keep that in hand. And then just smack for 180. Alright, got 2 prizes out of that. We did get an energy. So I guess it would have been safe to go ahead and attach. That's alright. That's right. We do have a stretcher, so if we lose this guy, we can just come in with another one. So what he could do here is he can go ahead and Paralyze Jungle, or use the Toxic Powder, damage himself. He does need to do it, unfortunately. He will have to discard all energy from that thing. Maybe he doesn't have the attack, actually. Okay, he's got the attack. He's gonna discard a lot of energy, though. Illusory Impulse. Hits me for 300. And I lose that guy. That's fine. He did discard a lot of energy to make that happen, though. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. Stretcher. Grab that. Evolve. If I can get a Brave Bangle, I actually have a KO. Alright, let's hit that. Artazon, can we thin out a little bit more? Do I just... Okay, actually let's Alluring Light, see what we get. It's a Chandelure. Okay. In that case, I think we just Hilda. We can go for a Lampent. Get an energy. That's fine. Evolve that, and then we'll just leave it like that. We're only doing 240. That's fine. We're gonna work under the assumption that he can't reload this guy this turn. Let's see, if he Toxic Powders himself, he can do 80, I believe. 80 and then switch into this for 130. Yeah, he can take a KO here. Yeah, he's taking the energy back. He does have to powder himself. And then, yeah, this is plus 40, right? Yeah, plus 40. So he'll do 80 damage. Switch into this. This makes him do 60 damage. He'll definitely have it. But that's alright, because we are setting up to be able to Neutralization Zone in the late game. He won't be able to do a whole lot about it. This might work. This might work. We are seeing 3 EX Pokemon in the field right now. We do have a Chandelure for next turn. Did I use any of my... I haven't used any bosses yet. I think what I'll end up doing is Ultra Ball away the Dunsparce EX, because I don't really need it. I do need a regular Dunsparce. Alright, Toxic Powder. He's gonna hit the reverse. Do 80 damage right here and then knock me out with this guy. Need a boss. I need a boss. Okay. I'm gonna promote this Lampent. Hey yo. Alright. So well, Artazon will get us a new Dunsparce. Evolve this one. Evolve this one. Runaway draw. We did get candy. That would have been nice to have previously. So let's go ahead and drop this and this. Grab us this. We have potentially 2 more cards we can hit right now. Come on, boss. Or a counter catcher. Nope. And nope. Okay. I think we leave it. We leave it like that. We'll do 180 right now. Need a boss or a counter catcher. That's a boss. Okay. So, next turn, if we don't get Iono, we promote this one, attach the energy, boss, the Latias, and that's game. We have a path to victory. We just need to not get Iono. Ultra Ball. See, this is the part where he starts to get rid of all of his resources. Don't need the nest balls no more. You just want to keep your hand low. This is always the game plan. Like, oh crap, his attack depends on my hand. Alright, I'm gonna keep it low. I'm gonna keep myself at 3 cards, 2 cards. You're not getting nothing out of me. That's fine, we only need 40 damage. He can have as little as 1 card in hand. We're still taking that KO. Also, Arven is not Iono. So that's nice. He's playing everything he possibly can. Alright, Blood Moon goes back in. I think I saw a pitch. I believe. Alright, Toxic Powder. Gives him the 80 damage he needs. He's just gonna flip it and reverse it and give me the patch for this KO as well. Strafe. Alright, we got it. We take the KO here. We'll take 3 prizes. Just goes to show, low and slow is a viable way to play. Alright. Give me that. And then 120. Don't gotta do no BMing. We'll just take that KO. We'll take the 3 prizes, and we go home. Alrighty, what's going on? We are in what I assume to be Game 3. I'm not really sure. There has been a lot of back and forth matches that I'm kind of torn on whether I enjoyed them or not. Alright, we got one mulligan. We got a Fighting Energy. We got this could be Mega Lucario, could be Ceruledge. Probably Mega Lucario if I had to guess. Which is not something I've had to face before with this deck. So we'll see. Can I get me some Dango or some Venusaur maybe? I like those matchups. Alright, we got a Fez start. Alright. We have a decent amount of stuff. We can go this and this. One of our Chandelures is prized. One of our Litwicks is prized. I think I just leave it like that. I can save the Buddy-Buddy for next turn. Really? Playing the Premium Power Pro right now. Oh yeah, I guess you can. Oh wait, no. I guess you're... That would have knocked out my my Litwick if he could have done it. Alright, let's start attaching some stuff. Let's go ahead and Runaway Draw. Do a little bit of this. Save that Dunsparce in hand. That's fine. Hey, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. You want to take a prize card? Or you want to give me 4 cards? Wants to take a prize card. Well, that didn't help me. Alright, Fighting Gong gets you the guy. You can retreat that. Lily's Determination for 8 cards. Actually, for 6 cards because we both took a prize card. How about that? Alright, and with that, he will be able to knock this guy out, which feels pretty bad. Unfortunately, this hand is pretty dead. This hand is really dead. This top deck is going to make all the difference. If I can draw into one of my candies, I'd be very happy with that. Come on, come on, give me a candy. Or give me a Dunsparce, that's fine. Hilda. Okay, I can use that. Hilda, let's go ahead and grab us this and this. Do we have... We got candies, right? We got 4 candies. We should be able to find them. Come on. Pull through for me here. Not exactly. Alright, let's go ahead and stick that there. Alright, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. I'm not sure if I need you anymore. Let's get you. Just need a candy. No candy. Alright. Maybe this will get me a candy. We got a candy. My god. Alright. We got it. We got it. Alluring light. Let's get a card. Alright, that works. Let's go ahead and Artazon. I'm gonna bangle this one because 240 versus 270 is not gonna make much of a difference. We'll just hit this guy, leave him at 100 HP. That's fine. If it were to give us the extra 30 we needed to take the KO, that would be fine. That would be a perfectly totally okay play, but it doesn't. So we're okay. All right, now what we need is either a stretcher or an Ultra Ball. And another candy. We know that all 4 of them were in there. So we used 1. We got 3. Alright, we got Ionode. Doesn't feel great. Let's see, hopefully we can get into something we can use. We do have a Dunsparce, and an Ultra Ball, and a Super Rod. We do have an attack next turn. That's really good. That's really good. Got it, okay. I'm gonna promote the free retreater anyway. Just because I know how I am. I know I can mess things up pretty well. Alright, let's go ahead and Super Rod. Let's get back you, and you. I would like a new Litwick. Okay. We're gonna use Dunsparce first. Runaway draw. If we can get one of our pieces that we need, that'd be even better. If we didn't, that's okay. We'll go ahead and stick this here. Let's get Arven. We'll get us our candy. And a Brave Bangle. Evolve that one. We're gonna go ahead and retreat. I don't think I need a counter catcher. Let's just go ahead and Alluring Light right now. Let's see what we can get out of that. Why not? Let's just get 3 more cards. Psyduck. That seems fine to me. We can go ahead and bangle you. We can go ahead and... guess you can get rid of Jacq. No, because Jacq is basically the only way we have of searching evolution Pokemon. So we're going to be ahead on prizes after this, so we can get rid of the counter catcher. Let's just grab us a Dunsparce. and then take the KO. We'll get 3 cards out of this, which is going to be nice. Nice. Okay. That's our 4th Litwick and our 4th Chandelure. And we're sitting pretty well. We do still need a candy, though. We are running out of space. I'm glad we upped to 4 candy. The 3 would not have done it. The Dunsparce EX is in the discard. I think there is never a situation in this matchup where we use it, because he's got that fighting weakness. Wait, did you switch to the Fez? You're attacking this turn, right? Alright, Lily's Determination gets you a bunch of new cards, 6 cards. Which is fine with me, because I didn't want to deal with him having a 1-card hand. Whoa, Squawk. Oh, I see. Okay, he's just thinning his hand. Okay. Oh, he's down bad. He's down bad. 70 HP. Okay. Let's go ahead and get us these guys. Let's go with Lampent and Dunsparce. Okay. Ooh, nice. Candy. That actually gives us a KO. That gives us the win, doesn't it? Alluring Light. Alluring Light. And KO. GG. Beautifully done. Every time I try to leave this deck, something always pulls me right back in. I definitely wish I could have hit a Venusaur or Goldango deck to show you how this deck hits some stupid crazy numbers, but that's the look of the draw with some of these recording sessions. I had a ton of fun, and by the time you're watching this, I probably hit 2,000 subs. It's been almost a year since I started this channel, and I never thought I would see the day where 2,000 people care what I have to say. Thanks everyone. And I will keep my promise. If this video gets me 50 new subs by Saturday, I am playing Chandelure. So if you like what you saw, definitely hit that button. Thanks again everyone, and I'll see you after the tournament.